Sometimes you stumble upon a fantastic travel opportunity. The catch is, time is not on your side to experience everything you want to see. Such an opportunity presented itself during our trip to France when we realized the convenient proximity between Paris and London. Trust me, it was a whirlwind, and if you're scratching your head figuring out what to do while in London, our 48-hour plan might save you some stress.
Option 1 is a long full day. Let's think of it like a cozy single-day cruise. Picture yourself boarding a comfy bus that'll drive you from one adventure to another. Option 2 is all about becoming a Londoner for a day. Lace up your comfortable shoes, for this path entails navigating the city on foot, allowing for a more casual walk, exploring places and landmarks. Here's the twist. You get to decide which tour option is scheduled on day 1 and which option is scheduled on day 2. If you've had a lengthy or late night flight the previous day, you may incline towards walking for the opening day, allowing you to stretch and embrace the town for a while.
Let's look at option 1.
Gear up for a whirlwind journey through time. It's perfect for history buffs and explorers alike. Kickstart your single-day cruise by boarding the bus at Victoria Station on Buckingham Palace Road. Your destination? The iconic Windsor Castle, and you've got a generous 1 hour and 30 minutes to delve into the depths of the sprawling, historically rich castle. So let's talk about Windsor for a second. This town practically oozes royal history. It's like the ultimate hotspot for all things regal. With its deep-rooted connections to the British royal family, and at the heart of it all stands Windsor Castle, majestically overseeing the town. You won't believe this. It's been home to the British kings and queens for nearly 1,000 years. Even cooler is that it's still a royal residence for His Majesty the King. So while you roam around those ancient corridors, you're walking in the footsteps of royalty. This 90-minute encounter with the castle's historical wonders is like stumbling upon treasure. Acquire the ultimate key to unlocking the mysteries within by picking up the audio guide. This digital encyclopedia will be your compass, unveiling this magnificent castle's intriguing nooks and crannies. Your adventure can take 2 distinct paths. Begin your journey in St. George's Chapel, home to the many historic royal weddings and the resting place of the iconic Queen Elizabeth II. Alternatively, step into the lavish realm of the royal apartments, a haven of elegance where gifts from the historical British Empire await your discovery. While navigating this regal domain, be sure to unearth the enchanting dollhouse and share a nod with the ever-watchful guards. For this tight schedule, it's wise to narrow your focus. Selecting 2 or 3 points of interest rather than attempting a full property tour will ensure a more enriching experience during the visit. Be well prepared to reunite with your tour group near the train station and allow yourself a 10-minute walk back. Consider renting a car if you're yearning for an even deeper dive into the royal lifestyle. The flexibility of a car grants you the luxury of dedicating your entire morning to an immersive Buckingham Palace tour, followed by an afternoon exploring the wonders of Windsor Castle. If you are still curious about Oxford or Stonehenge, consider one of them for an evening adventure. Most Oxford tours wrap up by late afternoon. Keep that in mind as you plan your evening. As we resume our journey aboard the bus, our next stop transports us to the mysterious rock ruins of Stonehenge, near the ancient town of Bath. Was Stonehenge an early temple for sun worship, a place of healing, burial ground, or perhaps a colossal calendar? At the heart of the Stonehenge, an Avebury World Heritage Site, the stone circle emerges as the crowning jewel. Its mystique, steeped in 4,500-year-old narrative, a true marvel of engineering. The arrangement of these massive stones raises an awe-inspiring question. How did the builders, armed with only rudimentary tools of their era, achieve this intricate feat? Upon arrival, the bus will park on the side of the property designated for larger vehicles. A brief stroll leads you to the visitor center, where your tour guide will present you with an entrance band. From here, you can walk to the ruins, or the museum staff will drive you to the rock formations aboard smaller shuttle buses. Remember, depending on the season, pack rain gear, given that this excursion unfolds entirely outdoors. After taking in the magnificence of the stones, spend some time exploring the Neolithic houses on the property.
Here you can witness live demonstrations of ancient daily life, a vivid glimpse into a world long gone by. And if time permits, before we head to Oxford, you can view a 360-degree presentation at the Visitor Center, offering a unique perspective on the changing seasons as seen through the eyes of the age-old stones. An adventure filled with mysteries and marvels awaits at every turn. Suppose you opted for the convenience of a rental car. In that case, it's time to set course back to London for some well-deserved rest, following a day filled with castle explorations and the intrigue of Druid ruins. The adventure is still ongoing for those who chose to embark on our bus tour. Hold tight because our final destination awaits, the captivating Oxford University. Not just an educational hub, but a college town that's practically a scene out of a storybook, and yes, you guessed it, a significant backdrop for the enchanting world of Harry Potter. Upon arrival at Oxford, a magical stroll down cobblestone streets awaits, guided by an expert eager to unfold the rich tapestry of one of the planet's oldest universities. The journey becomes even more spellbinding as familiar sights materialize before your eyes, meticulously pointed out by your guide, features and structures that played their part in the crafting of the iconic realm of Harry Potter. If you tread these historical paths, you'll encounter gems like the venerable Boldine Library, one of the oldest of its kind worldwide, and colleges steeped in history, their origins tracing back to the 14th century. The list of esteemed alums reads like a who's who of legends, including Tolkien and Lewis. Some extra time is generously set aside, allowing you to explore open shops and public buildings freely. And here's a bit different enchantment. You can snag a Harry Potter tour at the library, a tour within a tour, if you will. And before you say goodbye to this captivating town, snag a snapshot with nearly headless Nick, or perhaps collect a bit of college swag from one of the charming shops around town. It's a fitting finale to an adventure-packed day, leaving you with memories to treasure and tales to tell. Option number 2 centers on London. Westminster Abbey is like taking a captivating journey through time. This iconic landmark nestled in the heart of London is a true treasure trove of regal grandeur and rich narratives. As you wander through its hallowed halls, you'll find yourself surrounded by the final resting places of legendary figures. From poets to monarchs, the stunning Gothic architecture will leave you in awe, as intricate details and soaring arches create an atmosphere of unparalleled magnificence. Keep an ear out for whispers of centuries-old stories as you explore, and don't forget to look up. The intricate stained glass windows are like living artworks. Among the solemn marbles, the tomb of the unknown soldier stands as a poignant reminder of sacrifice and courage, a place to pause and reflect on the courage of countless heroes. Venturing further, discover the Abbey's quirks and curiosities, like the peculiar practice of the monks, who, if late to sing in the choir at services, had to lay face down on the floor for the entire duration. From royal weddings to coronations, every corner of Westminster Abbey has witnessed history's pageantry, and as you stroll through its halls, you may find the very spot where England's newest king was crowned. Whether you're a history buff, a curious explorer, or simply seeking a glimpse into the past, a visit to Westminster Abbey promises an unforgettable experience that's as enriching as it is magical. After shopping in the gift shop, as we make our way out of the Abbey, a leisurely walk of a few blocks will lead us to a convenient access point, the London Tube, our transport to the Tower of London. En route to the Tube, you'll also be treated to a primary opportunity to capture the iconic site of Big Ben through your camera lens. You may want to take a detour and explore this iconic clock further. The Tower of London, nestled along the banks of the River Thames, this fortress turned palace stands as a living testament to centuries of intrigue, power, and royal drama. As you cross the threshold into this captivating world, be ready to immerse yourself in tales of kings and queens, knights and prisoners, and the legends that have shaped a nation. Within the tower's ancient walls, a treasure trove of experiences awaits. Venture into the White Tower, a monumental structure that has stood for nearly 1,000 years, and delve into its exhibits showcasing an awe-inspiring collection of arms, armor, and royal regalia. Meander through the enchanting medieval architecture of the tower's courtyards, where stories of legendary figures like Anne Boleyn and Guy Fawkes comes to life. Marvel at majestic ravens, the mythical guardians of the tower. and uncover the secrets of their age-old role. As you wander through the tower's corridors and chambers, you'll find yourself transported to a bygone era where the echoes of the past reverberate through the stones. Don't miss the chilling sight of the rack, a grim relic of medieval torture, a stark reminder of the tower's darker chapters. Additionally, discover the harrowing tales of William Penn, founder of Pennsylvania, who was once imprisoned within these very walls. Join a guided tour led by the Yeoman Warders, also known as the Beefeaters, and allow their captivating tales to paint a vivid picture of the tower's past. Be sure to visit the Crown Jewels, a dazzling display of luxury that includes some of the most exquisite gems in the world, showcasing the enduring legacy of the British monarch. With every step you take, you'll feel the weight of history, the whispers of centuries gone by, and the tower's undeniable significance. This concludes our 48-hour itinerary in London and the surrounding region. Make sure you visit a traditional British pub for fish, chips, and a pint or two. Also consider shopping along Oxford Street, home to 300 shops, designer outlets, and high-end stores. Even window shopping is fun in this fashionable area of town. If you enjoyed this itinerary and would like to follow more of our adventures and resort reviews, hit like and subscribe. To keep up with where we are going next, follow Sun Hats and Travel Maps on Facebook and Instagram. If you need help planning a vacation or you would like us to plan and book a trip for you, reach out to us at sunhatsandtravelmaps.com.